This narration is for educational purposes only. It is not buy or sell recommendations.
Good afternoon, fellow ES traders. I'll be narrating the ESZ4 for 12/6/24. So we'll start with a candlestick chart. We're opening high inside of range from yesterday's close. So still bullish on the overall market. I'd be looking for a long at the open. I wouldn't be shorting today. So obviously the trading date's over, but at open, these are the levels I'd be looking at. This value area low from yesterday, micro composite value area low from the last 2 days, this naked VPOC and this micro composite VPOC. So being that we're opening kind of in the middle of these two VPOCs, I'd want to see how price reacts when it gets down to these two levels here for a potential long. So do a little opening statistics. 97% chance of initial balance high or low, 95% chance of overnight high or overnight low, 89% chance of previous value area high, which are these blue lines here. So being that it's an 89% chance of that value area low, that's kind of a target I'd be looking for in that VPOC, like I said, for potential support to take a long. 81% chance of previous high or low, 77% chance of overnight mid, 74% chance of overnight high, and a 73% chance of previous value area high, which would be here. So that would be a thesis, is to see price fall into these areas here, catch support, and then rally up for that 73% chance of that previous value area high being touched. And that's a decent range. If we wait for the value area low, 60.91, then that's a good 10-point move there, just in that potential scenario. So let's open book map. These are obviously from today. It still hasn't updated this low. RTH is wrong, but everything else is still from today. We have our micro composite VPOC, naked VPOC. Like I said, we're looking for that value area low. Let's see where it is. Previous RTH. 60.91. So yeah, it's not updating for some reason. Got the value area high. Anyway, okay, so we have RTH open, 8:30 Central Standard Time. And go quantum. You can see some selling, and then buyers take back over. We're above the VWAP and the VPOC. Tested the VWAP, so we're still holding good, and we're above VPOC, so that's bullish. So being that I'm looking for entry for long, I wouldn't take this, but this would be an aggressive entry for a long. As long as we get over that opening swing high, go ahead and mark that. I think the better statistics are the touching of that 60.91 area down here, and then hitting up here on that value area high. Yeah, we'll label this high volume node 2 for the opening swing low. So if we took this aggressive long here, it's 4 points to scale, get risk neutral. Not trade recommendation, but that would have been a decent trade there. So let's see, is there open? So yeah, we got that. We didn't. So at the open, let's see, we touched that 6101. Yeah, so we've touched that value area high, but we have other targets too. I mean, the micro composite value area high, and also this high from yesterday, which is the all-time high. So that'd be a target as well. 6107. Let's see what happens. I'm going to label this. Need some clear resistance right here. This high volume node. Break above. Now, if I saw this with a retest and this was acting as support, it would be a potential entry, but we didn't get that. So no entry there. VPOC migration. Label this to high volume node here. So I definitely got some clear resistance at this level. Now we're kind of just chopping around the VPOC. Break below. Once we break below this area here, I have a retest, and we can't get back above it. I still wouldn't go short, but that's definitely a signal of some weakness. I drop back down below, not to the opening swing low, but there we go. So you can see here clear resistance on this high volume node from earlier. Get a little bounce. So this is definitely some support here with this naked VPOC. And that it's a potential scale. So the range isn't too bad there, but it's a potential entry to scale there and then resumption. Trade recommendation. So we get below that opening swing low, rally back up, and a VPOC migration back down. Sometimes signal for price to keep continuing going down, but chop around here, and then that's the close for the last trading day of this week. Alright, I hope you guys have a good weekend. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next week.